What if one ship, a luxury liner full of civilians, was the spark that pushed the world deeper into war? The RMS Lusitania was no ordinary vessel. At nearly 800 feet long, it was the crown jewel of the Cunard Line, a floating palace of speed and elegance. On board were nearly 2,000 souls, businessmen, families, even children, all bound for Liverpool. But the seas were not safe. World War I had turned the Atlantic into a battlefield. German submarines, U-boats patrolled the waters, determined to choke Britain's lifeline of supplies. Germany had warned that any ship, military or civilian, could be targeted. On the afternoon of May 7th, off the coast of Ireland, U-20, a German submarine spotted the Lusitania. At 2:10 p.m., Captain Walter Schwieger gave the order to fire one torpedo. The impact was devastating. Within moments, a second explosion tore through the ship. Panic spread across the Lusitania began to list sharply. Lifeboats were scarce, and some capsized as terrified passengers tried to escape. In just 18 minutes, the great liner disappeared beneath the waves. Nearly 200 men, women, and children were gone, including 128 Americans. The world was stunned. Germany defended the attack, claiming the Lusitania carried war supplies, but the loss of innocent lives shifted global opinion. In America, anger boiled. Though the U.S. remained neutral for 2 more years, the sinking planted the seeds for its entry into World War I. The sinking of the Lusitania was more than a tragedy. It was a turning point. A warning that in modern war, civilians were no longer safe. Out of one ship's destruction, the course of world history shifted forever. If you had been a passenger aboard the Lusitania, would you have trusted the warnings or still taken the voyage? If you're fascinated by the mysteries and turning points of history, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of history lovers. Also share your thoughts.